Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Games Vibe Zone. Today, we will continue the history mode of Naruto x Boruto Ninja Storm Connection. We have arrived at chapter 5, but before we continue, don't forget to click like, comment, share, and subscribe. In this 5th chapter tells the story of H and Ruto, who has saved the village from Pain's attack and has been considered a village hero. The villagers cheered happily to welcome Naruto Uzumaki, the hero who managed to defeat Pain and save Konoha. Meanwhile, Danzo, who knew Tsunade was dying, took over the leadership of the village. Reikage, the older brother of Killer Bee the Eight-Tailed Biju, ordered his subordinates to invite the Hokage to the 5-cage meeting in Tetsu village. Reikage was also furious at Sasuke Uchiha, who attacked his village and was suspected of killing Killer Bee, so he ordered his subordinates to kill Sasuke. Naruto, who heard the news, immediately rushed to Tetsu village with Kakashi and Yamato. However, they were intercepted by the Reikage, who forbade Naruto from interfering. Meanwhile, Sasuke, who was originally heading to Konoha, turned to the 5-cage meeting to kill Danzo, the 6th Hokage. The 5-cage meeting was tense, and finally Danzo was chosen to lead the alliance of the 5 great nations. Suddenly, Zetsu appeared and revealed that Sasuke was near them. Elsewhere, Naruto was attacked by Tobi Madara Uchiha, who wanted to capture the Kyuubi, but Yamato and Kakashi immediately acted to protect him. Jugo and the Reikage engage in battle, while Tobi tells Naruto about Itachi, who died to protect Sasuke and Konoha. Naruto doesn't believe it. Then Tobi explains about the Rikudo Sennin, the founder of the shinobi world, and his sons who eventually created a dispute between the Senju clan descendants of the 2nd son and the Uchiha clan descendants of the 1st son. Tobi reveals that revenge is the destiny of the Uchiha clan. After learning of Sasuke's whereabouts, the Reikage immediately moved with his bodyguards, Shai and Darui, to search for him. The Tetsu Nation leader also ordered the samurai to hunt down Sasuke. Although Karen realized Zetsu's betrayal and increased their vigilance, they were still found by the samurai. However, Sasuke with his Sharingan defeated the samurai easily. When Sasuke met the Reikage, he immediately attacked, but Darui protected the Reikage. Shai tried to attack Sasuke with Genjutsu, but Sasuke managed to break it. The Reikage and Darui then attacked Sasuke directly, but Jugo and Sugetsu came to protect him. However, the Reikage remained superior, severely injuring Jugo and destroying Sugetsu's sword. Sasuke finally used Amaterasu, but the Reikage with his lightning shield remained unharmed. When the Reikage was about to attack the exhausted Sasuke, Gaara appeared and stopped him. Gaara tried to persuade Sasuke to return to the right path, but Sasuke refused. Gaara, Kankuro, Temari, and Darui then attacked Sasuke together, but Sasuke awakened Susanoo and destroyed the roof to get to the meeting room. In the audience hall, Sasuke is attacked by the Iron Country leader, but he manages to fend off the attack. Danzo flees and is chased by the Mizukage's guards. When Sasuke tries to chase Danzo, the Mizukage restrains him with his lava release Kekai Genkai, forcing Sasuke to fight the 5-cage. Sasuke is eventually defeated, but is saved by Tobi. Tobi then reveals his true plan, which is to gather all the Jinchuriki to awaken the 10 Tails. The 10 Tails. He explains that the Sage of the 6 Paths once sealed the 10 Tails within his body and spread its power to prevent the beast from awakening. Tobi plans to use the 10 Tails' power to awaken the Mugen Tsukuyomi, a perfect genjutsu that will be transmitted to the entire world through the moon, in a plan he calls Tsuki no Mi Eye of the Moon. Tobi promises that this will bring world peace, but the cage refuse, calling it a false peace. Tobi then threatens to start a new war until he manages to gather all the Jinchuriki. Elsewhere, Killer Bee is struggling against Kisame. Samahada's sword continues to grow by absorbing the Hushibi's chakra. In a critical situation, Reikage came with 2 of his guards and managed to behead Kisame. However, the one who was beheaded turned out to be White Zetsu, and Black Zetsu decided to end the fight. After learning about Danzo's evil intentions as the 6th Hokage, who temporarily replaced Tsunade due to her coma due to the war against Pain, Kakashi became the strongest candidate to replace the Hokage position. In the meeting of the cage, they split up, with some chasing Danzo who fled, while others searched for Killer Bee who escaped from Akatsuki. Gaara decided to meet Naruto and explain the situation that was happening. Elsewhere, Danzo was confronted by Sasuke. The fight ensued, and unexpectedly, it turned out that Danzo's right hand had many Sharingan eyes implanted, which gave him unexpected power. The Genjutsu fight was fierce. Sasuke used Susanoo to destroy Danzo's body, but Danzo reappeared behind him. The jutsu used by Danzo was very strange. Even Tobi, who was watching the fight, was surprised. It turned out that Danzo had combined the Sharingan's abilities with the DNA of the 1st Hokage, who had with techniques. In addition, Danzo also used the Izanagi technique, a forbidden technique in the Uchiha clan, which allows the user to change reality into illusion. However, Danzo underestimated Sasuke and became less careful. On the verge of defeat, Danzo unleashed Uchiha Shisui's Sharingan in his right eye. As Sasuke was about to attack, Danzo quickly dodged and took Karen hostage to prevent Sasuke from attacking him. However, the hatred and darkness that had enveloped Sasuke's heart made him careless, and he attacked Danzo with the Chidori spear that pierced Karen and hit Danzo's heart. In the end, Danzo was defeated, and Sasuke's victory reflected how much hatred and revenge had taken over him. Meanwhile, Sakura, who had put Sai, Kiba, and Rock Lee to sleep, arrived before Sasuke and asked him to come with her. However, Sasuke only pretended to obey Sakura's words and then tried to attack her. At that moment, Kakashi arrived and fought Sasuke. In the fight, Sasuke's eyes suddenly felt sore, and he temporarily lost his Susanoo ability. Seeing this opportunity, Sakura tried to kill Sasuke, but Sasuke easily countered Sakura's attack. Just then, Naruto appeared and saved Sakura, so Naruto and Sasuke finally met again. The fight between Naruto and Sasuke took place, but suddenly Zetsu and Tobi appeared to help Sasuke escape from the fight. After that, Naruto returned to the village. Upon arriving at the village, Naruto was called by the Toad Elder, who told him his prophecy and released the QB sealing technique. Elsewhere, Kisame, who was thought to be dead, turned out to be alive and became a spy to find out the strategy of the Land of Lightning. Meanwhile, while Sasuke was being restored by Tobi, Kabuto suddenly appeared carrying the bodies of Sasori, Kakuzu, Deidara, Nagato, and Itachi to invite Tobi to negotiate. Naruto was told to go to Killer Bee's place on Turtle Island to train. When they met, Naruto was amazed by Killer Bee's power to control Biju, and he asked Killer Bee to train him in Biju mode. However, Killer Bee refused because he was on vacation. After Motoi found out that Naruto and Killer Bee had exchanged fist bumps, Motoi took Naruto to the Falls of Truth, where Killer Bee trained to control Biju. At the Falls of Truth, Naruto met a dark version of himself, who always thought badly of himself. They fought, and Naruto failed to defeat Dark Naruto. Motoi then told Naruto about his past, where he had tried to kill Killer Bee out of revenge for his father's death by the Hachibi. As a Jinchuriki, Killer Bee had the same experience as Naruto, which was being shunned by the villagers. Naruto went to the edge of the island to ponder how to defeat his darkness, but suddenly a giant squid attacked him and the others. They were saved by Killer Bee. With renewed vigor, Naruto returns to the Falls of Truth and manages to defeat Dark Naruto. After that, they enter a temple where Naruto must face his greatest challenge, defeating the Ninetales. Killer Bee gives Naruto instructions on how to defeat the Ninetales, but Naruto fails, despite Killer Bee's attempts to help him due to the deep hatred the Ninetales have. Suddenly, Naruto meets Kushina Uzumaki, his biological mother, who begins to tell him about her past. Kushina explains about her meeting with Minato, her distinctive red hair, and her kidnapping by ninja from Kumogakure. With Kushina's encouragement, Naruto finally manages to defeat the Ninetales and reseal it. Kushina then tells him about her origins as a previous Jinchuriki, and that she is from the village of Uzushiyagakure, and a lie of Konohagakure. Kushina also reveals the truth about the Ninetales incident that occurred before Naruto was born. Kushina explains that when Naruto was about to be born, he was taken to a secret place with Minato, Biwako, Taji, and several Ando members to keep the Ninetales seal safe. However, Tobi managed to infiltrate the place after killing the Ando. After Naruto was born, Tobi killed Biwako and Taji, then tried to kill Naruto, but Minato managed to save him and take him to safety. Meanwhile, Tobi managed to take the QB from Kushina's body and control it. Tobi tried to kill Kushina, but he was saved by Minato. Arriving in Konoha, Tobi summoned the QB to destroy the village. Minato arrived and managed to absorb the QB's Bijudama, but then he had to face Tobi in a fight that Minato won by using the Rasengan and the contract seal to remove Tobi's control over the QB. Despite being free from Tobi's control, the QB still destroyed Konoha. Minato then summoned Gamabunta to restrain the QB, while Kushina used chakra chains to restrain the Biju. Finally, Minato decided to use the Shiki Fusion, a very powerful sealing technique, even though it meant he had to sacrifice his life along with Kushina's to seal the QB into the newborn Naruto. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next chapter.